Hello and welcome to Devstream 127. It's been like a month, guys.
What?
Steve has a new hat.
Yeah, it's Game of Thrones episode 3, Long Night.
Yeah, I see it.
We're going to be discussing reactions, your theories, who died, who lived.
Okay, enough. Let's get those OLEDs back on the
Oh, you guys want to see it? Oh, here it is.
Welcome to Devstream 127, where no pop culture is off guards on our Warframe-focused developer stream. Welcome back, guys. I see we have coffee, we have beer, we got
everything we need. Yep.
we got everything we need.
Endgame spoilers coming soon.
No spoilers, and we have you guys, so we have everything we need to get this stream off to a good start. There will be
The
two.
amount of people that just turned it off.
No, we are here to talk about Warframe. Like I said, it's been a month, so in that month, lots has happened, so we got a lot to catch up on.
We were here.
Yeah.
Was it a month?
What happened last time?
Yeah, what?
We had a stream, and then the week after there was no stream because we don't do them back to back. And then the week after that, it was Easter Friday, so we were closed. And then I was at Valve.
Oh, that's right.
In California.
Oh,
as well.
interesting.
Are we just doing a slideshow today of your trip?
Just a slideshow of my trip.
Yeah.
Here's me eating ice cream.
No, we have two 24-hour alerts after the stream. If you want to stick around, all platforms will receive those. There's some good stuff coming in there, some wolf creds, as well as a ribbon, I believe. So
What does the back of your page say?
if chat can read it, they get a prize. Speaking of prizes,
I don't think you can.
Can
It's
you-
pretty
can you-
bloomed out.
Oh, mag rules.
no Meg rules.
Mag. I'm sure of it.
Meg rules. There you go. There's a note on each page, so who knows what it'll say.
I wonder who wrote that
Yeah.
there.
Me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it would be awesome if
What?
Mag
Megan
wrote
did
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Megan did it. She's a vandal.
Yep.
Megan Vandal coming
Okay,
soon.
all right, cool.
No, we have the vault is open. So if you have, maybe just joined Warframe or you missed when Volt and Loki Prime were available, the Prime Vault is open on all platforms, so you can get yourself these golden gentlemen for a limited time. Looking pretty good.
Golden gentleman.
Golden gentlemen.
And if you do, thank you very much for
Yes.
supporting Warframe.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
So
very appreciated.
Loki and Volt looking cool.
How much wolf credit are we giving?
75.
75, okay.
Yes,
All right,
so the
not
other-
15.
No, the alert is for 75.
Okay.
And there is the digital pack for TennoCon is still available on all platforms, so you have a lot of time to pick up the digital pack. The weekend of TennoCon, Barrow Keytier will be appearing in the exclusive TennoCon relay with everything he's ever
Keytier.
brought. Keytier.
Yeah, the
Barrow to Keytier. Makes sense. So make sure you grab that before it's gone. And Barrow, speaking of this gentleman, he's here. He's live as of 9 a.m. this morning Eastern Time on all platforms. So you have 2 days to grab Barrow's goods on all platforms. And if you're watching with your Twitch
Grab his
account,
goods, eh?
grab his goods. Grab them. No.
When you're a celebrity, you can
there's
just grab
so
them by the goods.
Jesus! 1 month we were gone. We were away for a month.
I got a lot of pent-up pop culture, man.
All right. And there is a Twitch drop, so
It's not like my pop culture just goes away like that. That was good.
That was awful.
That was too subtle.
I
got
don't
it.
get that one.
Wait, Jeff and I both got it.
I didn't get it.
All right, fine.
All right, there is a Twitch drop. If your account's linked, you can get yourself a Stalker Beacon. So if you watch for 30 minutes for the Step Stream, a Stalker Beacon will be yours. You just gotta sit through. New hat, Steve. New hat, new man.
You just got to cope with this.
Gotta cope. Gotta cope. All right, let's do our first prize.
Representing Rollo Tomasi today.
Yeah.
It feels like so much just happened.
That's definitely your favorite shirt.
Like in the past 6
Like, I
minutes.
can't believe how much stuff you just announced is going down
Yeah.
in Warframe right now. Okay,
has to
it's
happen.
crazy.
1,000 plat. Here we go. First winner is Seraphin _ on Twitch and Cooper76 on Mixer. So you both won 1,000 platinum. You just gotta let us know where to put it. So that's very important.
And Clarice is having a pancake breakfast
What?
next Sunday, so be sure to bring.
Enjoy it, Clarice.
I associate housekeeping with like pancake breakfast. going to church when I was a little boy.
That's right.
Scott is just in another realm right now. All right, we have lots to show today. It's been a month. We have so much to show.
Clarice?
Clarice. Yeah, he said Clarice, and I
Clarice
started thinking.
over
I
here,
thought you were
sorry.
doing some Hannibal Lecter thing.
I
I'm
can
like,
do that. I
what's
can do that
happening?
as
Yeah,
well.
I thought you were
What's the
going-
reference?
going-
Like, I mean, I don't want to spoil it though.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil
Spoil Silence of the
spoil Game
Lambs.
of Thrones, but not Silence of the Lambs.
hear the sheep? Yes.
All right. So we do have the next round of Tenogen to show. So this is we're going to start the stream off with this. So if you are curious to know what will be making the round 16 cut, I'm happy to inform you that we are about to show you once I load into the level.
Okay.
I think I need a new contact lens prescription if I had to guess, but I think I'm.
Yeah, that's pretty small text.
Yeah.
Really?
You just loaded the TownCon demo.
From here, from our
No, I
side.
didn't.
You're close.
Jesus Christ. No. All right. So do I want left or right? Right to left.
Left to right?
English goes
Yeah.
left.
Left to right. Okay, we'll go left to right. So we're going to take a look at the latest round of Tenogen. Taylor and the Tenogen team will have all of the artists and item names up after or during the stream, depending on how quick they are with their mice. But right, so we have 3 new operator cosmetics coming, which are gorgeous. So actually, I wonder if I can get rid of my reticule so people don't have to. There we go. So we have some ear accessories here. We have
Nice.
full facial accessory here.
It's almost a bit Nora Knight-ish, isn't it?
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, cool.
Looking cool. And then we have a beautiful, almost like angelic looking earpiece, which has a bit of a feathered emissive look.
I'm getting like a Clash of
think-
Titans kind of vibe from
Yeah,
that.
I like
Yeah,
that.
very
uh,
Greco-Roman
yeah.
style.
You're going to be Weasley.
I like that. I like the haircut too.
The haircut, yeah.
Good haircut style.
Don't flatter yourself. This is a beautiful Nick skin that's coming. Looking custom interior chest piece going on there, new details, gorgeous.
Awesome.
We have a wonderful helmet for Mr. Frost. We have a full skin for Frost, looking incredible. And then we have, it's currently not rigged, but a beautiful dreadlocked squid helmet for Mr. Hydroid.
Skyers.
Hey, it's your fault, Jeff. We already.
You mean they don't
Yeah,
just stick out
apparently.
like that?
They go to he's excited. Then we have a Valkyr skin. So we have beautiful,
Very good. Yep.
beautiful Valkyr skin. And then
Jesus.
Cora, which has actually 3 unique skins, so to speak, because each of the modes get
Oh, I
a
see, I see.
Tenogen
Yep.
skin. So
Okay.
Is it weird that Skyers put a little bit of extra effort into showing
I was just gonna say, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what the
Some bias
correlation
well,
Correlation
there's
is there.
3 Coras to be
Correlation.
shown. So Cora's looking gorgeous with this round of Tenogen. We also
the
have
metal.
another Nyx Tenogen piece with a beautiful headpiece looking majestic and
materials.
very like Valkyr, not Valkyr the Warframe, but like Valkyrie, like the thing in the
In the thing.
Yeah, the thing. Okay, good.
incredible helmet for Cora. So let's take a look at what's going on here. It has like a
Little
long
beehive action.
dangly ponytail at the
Oh,
back.
neat.
Oh my god. Like a very Victorian neck piece. Pretty much perfect.
That's cool.
More Valkyr. Looking, she's given us a little Hildren flex.
Nice.
Incredible kitty girl.
That one's, yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So good. And Wukong has a skin. So
Wow.
Wukong's looking quite
Seems
regal.
like there's a lot of physics set up we got to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And some busy stuff.
Yep. And beautiful. And then we have 2 Cyandanas coming, and then 2 weapon skins, one for the polearm and one for the Nikanas.
Cool.
Wow,
Gorgeous,
that's
so
good
good.
stuff.
That's
Oh
awesome.
wait, I gotta see that Nakana closer.
Yeah. That
Go
sheath
ahead.
is.
Yeah, the sheath is looking mighty
Oh, neat.
infested.
Yeah, I love it. Cool.
Yeah, so pretty incredible. And then if we just do, oh god,
What is looking down on us?
What are you doing?
the Norgs.
Why are you doing
The
that?
Norgs of Judgment.
Don't do that.
The Norgs, the 3
3 Norgs of Judgment.
Norgs of Judgment.
All right, so lots of new Tenogen coming. Congratulations to all the artists for all their amazing pieces this round.
Yep.
Yes, thank you very much.
Do we say we're working on Wukong? Because people are asking when they saw the skin.
Yes,
they were
we are
asking about-
reworking. Oopsies, we
Is
are
there-
reworking Wukong. So that's probably something we're going to discuss next stream because
Okay.
it's better to show than tell in our experience.
agree.
Is it going to be ready for next stream?
Next stream's not for
Probably
a while,
not.
though, right? That's
This is a
town.
month away
months.
anyway.
Yeah, next stream's
No,
town.
we'll see. We'll do what we can because we have it. I think it's written. It's just not implemented. So.
Okay.
All right. So while Tenogen has been shown, and that's always there's a crowd for Tenogen. There's also a crowd for UI functionality. Those are on polar opposite ends of the player interest skills.
That's not true. Everyone likes a good UI rework.
That is true.
Yeah.
But
Let's see it.
the people that don't like Tenogen will love this. So there's
That's like the scroll of the Star Wars. That's the opening credits right there of Star Wars.
So back when we released the Sacrifice, we started the rollout of the UI reskinning.
Yes,
So
yes.
redoing the UI to adhere to the new skin options, the new color options, and you'll know that right away with a lot of the menus were obviously redone, and we have more that are coming with the next major update.
Okay.
So I have 3 before shots to show everyone. So the first is the market. So currently in Warframe, this is the live build. You go to the market, you click on a weapon, you see info, you see a blueprint button, and you see some tabs.
Yep.
So that's number 1. We also have the relics on live.
Sitting here looking at her going, she's not at the market yet.
No, I'm gonna go. This is so this is the relic screen. So when you're going to manage your relics, you go by era, you click a relic, you can see what's in it, and you can see its refinement level.
Yep.
And of course, there's also the Syndicate screen. So when you're on your ship, you go over to your Syndicates tab, and you see 6 syndicates. So this is what's live, and these are all getting redone. And they're getting redone with added features as well. So this is super
that's gonna be
exciting.
awesome. Yeah, let's see it.
So we'll start with the market, just because that's a good place to
Oh
start.
my God, clear your ship.
What is this hoarding
I don't want to
ship?
talk about it. So on the new dev build that will be coming in the next major update, we have the Gracata. So now you see the purchase, you see the blueprint right away, and you can also gift it, and you also have more exposure to if it's in a bundle, as well as if you've owned it or if you have the high enough mastery rank for it. So
Oh, cool.
this is basically
that's-
a more
that's-
informed.
Sorry, that's way better.
It's way better. You can say it faster than I can. Yes, so this is going to really help people that may be confused about what exactly do I have to spend platinum on? Can I just make this? And you can see if you've already crafted it and such. So this is going to be super helpful, and you can already tell if you've crafted it.
Everyone's asking, I see chat asking if they can see stats.
Stats.
Can they see stats?
Can they see stats? That's important.
Yeah, if not,
Pablo,
that's-
if you're watching.
Yeah, that's going to be a
Stats,
thing
stats,
to add.
stats. So let's see, you should be able to see them, but, oh, and then you can also see that it comes with the weapon slot and catalyst. But yeah, stats are important, so.
They are.
It's probably here somewhere.
It's
in
here
Shelby,
somewhere,
and
but
Pablo's dying right
Pablo's dying right now. Sorry, Pablo. Dev build, work in progress.
Okay.
All right, next up is the relic screen. So, don't shake your head. All right, so now you can have them immediately sorted by all, so every relic you have, and then you can go to the Lith, Meso, Neo, Axii era, each represented by a new icon, and of course, if you wanted to search for, say you have you want to search for Forma, which one of these relics has Forma in it? This applies.
Just a few.
Just a few. Okay. But here is where it gets.
now. Change up your game here. Sheldon.
Hey,
I know.
stop.
So say I wanted to click this one. So now you get a way more in-depth look at what's going on inside the relic. Not only do you see the items, so right now I don't have item labels on, so I'm going to turn that on actually, but you can also see that it's tradable, you can see the ducat value of the item within, and also what it costs within. So you get, I'm actually just going to put item labels on because I always think it's hilarious that we don't have that on by default.
Don't you?
Item labels? I do. It should be on by default, guys.
Maybe you turned it off.
Pink shouldn't be a color in customization either.
Purple.
So if I were to go to Lith and I wanted to hop over and check this out, we can see all our possible rewards. You can refine it as well in the screen, which you already can do it.
Yep.
Here you go. You can see all the labels, all the ducat values, if it's tradable, how many you've owned. So I have 4 Forma, so I don't need to worry about that one. I can see what it costs. And then once you've, say I want to make something go flawless,
Yeah.
it's refining. But you can now also refine on top of an already refined
That's right.
relic.
That was a change. That was a good change.
Yeah, because right now, once you go flawless, it's stuck flawless, so you can't upgrade it to radiant, but now you can, and it takes the difference. So it takes 50 to go to flawless, and then the difference, of course, is 50, and then there you go.
In the editor for us when we're working on it, flawless is a 10 and radiant is 11.
Is it now?
Just so you can go.
Just turn it all the way up to radiant.
11.
So you can stack them, and then you can...
Spinal tap.
Very, very exciting. Yes. Yes.
Does it show, reading chat here, does it show vaulted status at all?
It doesn't right now. That was an ongoing debate as of yesterday, and I
Okay.
think we're just waiting for some overlapping vacations to conclude before the discussion ends, because we go on vacation sometimes.
All right.
But yes,
All right, so that'll be a TBD on that.
yes,
All right.
correct.
That would be a good ad, I think.
And chat might have been reading the UI closer than we have. They said if you had pressed tab, you might have gotten stats.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't have. I think I do need a new prescription, as I mentioned when I
We
was.
didn't see it either.
Well, I
were
was trying to read chat, so
Let's see.
yeah.
So they're saying tab.
No. Yeah.
Oh, there you go, right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Oh,
need
it
new
says
glasses.
tab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Stats.
We just can't read.
I just can't read.
Pablo.
You know, it's actually 5 different Pablo alts saying just press tab.
Yeah, if you just do Slack Pablo.
Signed into Twitch.
Exactly. He's like,
A non-gamer.
non-gamer. There you go.
Okay.
Includes- Maybe the stats should go. I don't know. Let's
Yeah.
see. Real-time
We'll figure it
focus
out.
testing.
We'll figure it out.
All right.
Great.
Last but not least,
Okay.
the Syndicate Screen. So the prior before picture you guys saw there, when you go to this console on your ship, there's 6 syndicates. Now, all your syndicates are there. So not only the 6 in which, were our debut syndicates, but you can also now check out information for your Ostron on your Cetus and the
Wonderful.
Quills. You can check out all the Fortuna syndicates, and you can check out the miscellaneous ones, so Conclave and Samaris.
Yeah, right
Awesome.
And what's super awesome about this is, you're used to, doing your offerings and stuff here, but now for people like Samaris, you can actually go visit him right away. So
Yep.
ignore the PH.
PH, go to
But
relay.
you can just hop and go right to the relay, and you can go
great.
see what Samaris has to say.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, let's see if this works. Dev build, you never know.
It does.
You
It
never
does.
This
know.
is launching
Oh, did
the
you
te-
test?
Yes.
Confident.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Pretty good.
Oh, not all my messages. All right. Yeah, so then you're here. So you can go check out what Samaris
right.
has to say.
He's a close talker.
He's-
Really is.
What's up, bud?
He's not good with social cues.
No. Let's give away 1,000 platinum as a result of this invasion of my personal space.
Yep.
He's there.
He's very persistent. Even
He
as,
is.
As you kneel.
He comes down with you.
He just doesn't want to go away. But yes, so that's
That's great. I like it.
pretty dang cool.
And so I see questions. It seems like people are liking what they're seeing, wondering when the Arsenal is going to get
The Arsenal?
a facelift as well.
That's not this round of
Which is
changes.
not this round. That's one of the more challenging ones, as you can imagine, but it's in progress.
Yes. And our second round of winners, Blant87, has one on
Crook
Twitch.
Solution.
Crook Solution, 37.
Crook's Solution.
Crook Solution, you've won on Mixer. Message us, and we'll hook you up with your 1,000 platinum. We just need to know where to put it. So
That's great.
there you go. All right. So if you come back to my screen, Dean, a keen tenno might have noticed that my Mesa has a new skin on her. Maybe it's the Immortal skin coming soon to a barrow near you.
Look at all these color
nice.
options, too,
Yes.
by the way.
We must discuss this.
So the interesting, also if you're super, super keen, although Twitch will probably do color corrections, the player ship is now using our new ACES post-processing that all the new art sets in Warframe are doing. So you're seeing more accurate color reproduction. There's a lot more depth to things. So hopefully your customization on the ship now will be more realistic when you then go into your missions. It was using the 2012 version of our post-processing
2012.
pipeline.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can see even things that are white are less kind of blown out. There's still inner details. Yeah.
Did you get that out of 2012 by going through a van?
Enough. The
I wasn't even going to start with that.
That was dangerous.
Enough.
That's
That was dangerous.
Wow.
It's kind of bad
banned.
form. I think
Copyright.
Come on.
Yeah.
Copyright
Bad
strike.
form.
we're going to kick you
Yeah.
off the stream
Yeah.
very soon.
That's one.
So emissive and energy.
mute
So
me,
if you're a PC player and you played 3 weeks ago, you will have been around for when we gave you 2 energy colors that applied to your not only your casting energy but the emissives on your Warframe. So what we did was we rolled it back, and now we're giving you basically 2 more color slots per gear item, provided Forma has been installed. So the way this works, it's really good to show on this skin because this has really a lot of emissive territory here. So right now this is no color changes at all, but if I were to start changing them, you can see that the emissive slot is only touching the stuff on the Warframe, and if I wanted to just leave it default, I could, and then when I go to energy, this is going to affect only my casting energy effect colors. So we've completely separated it out, so the energy color does not touch the Warframe at all, and the emissive stuff is exclusively on the Warframe, and you can double it up if you want. So if you want some pink and you want, some blue, or as
Some blue.
blue,
Right.
not pink. Are you sad
Just
about
go to your 90s windbreaker color scheme.
90s Windbreaker? You can
That's pretty awesome.
what? 90s Chinese windbreaker.
That's like
Put your marbles in the front.
Oh, I see.
Reb wasn't alive.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's a very old reference. but-
Did not have a windbreaker in that decade.
I was born in a post-wind era.
yeah.
No wind.
Wind was solved.
Wind was solved. So this basically allows the flexibility for you to leave it as is. If you want the double emissive, you can stack them up, or you can just change the cast energy color, which you'll get a sense for. So you can see it around here. That's just showing you basically what it's going to look like when
A lot of players I see are asking about Chroma. and
Chroma.
how
Let's take a look.
Chroma works with this.
I think it just takes the first value, right?
Not
No
sure.
no changes.
No current changes.
On his, in terms of how it affects
Yeah.
his abilities,
Yeah.
I believe it just takes the first one.
Yeah.
Takes the first one.
Yep.
Yep.
But speaking of Nyx, we also have her deluxe coming, which is looking
Yeah, it looks
incredible.
amazing.
So she also comes with a Cyan-Dana.
Wow, you're showing it as defaults.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Good for you.
After long.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no. Go back to default. Go back to
Do it again. Do it again.
Default.
Can you
well,
spin her again?
I like when the energy. I like when the energy shows up for a second.
yeah,
it's really cool.
Pretty dang cool.
Even when you hit random, I think it showed up.
It sure does.
Yeah.
The skin turned over.
Like that. Yeah. This is.
That is
I love this.
really
Oh my
Yeah.
God, she looks so good.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
cool.
So this should be
That's really
coming
nice.
pretty soon, as far as I know. She also has the Cyan-Dana,
Looks
which
pretty close to done.
That
Yeah.
looks
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
an amazing skin.
Yeah. Beautiful.
yes,
Yep.
and it comes with a shotgun skin as well. So this is the
That turned out really
yeah.
nice.
So looking quite filigree.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yep.
All right.
Super cool.
Oh my God, people are excited. Nyx skin is
Yeah,
gorgeous. Oh, that animation is so good. Yes, so we've gotten through a lot so far. Let me just recap everything here. What we got going on, we've done Tenogen, we showed the UI screens. You guys are hanging out, looking cool. Why don't we ask you?
Yeah, I think we'll probably. What time is it now? I think we got another half hour to show more customization. So
Yeah, we won't talk about anything
We're gonna hit
else.
random.
Yeah,
Let's jump in and change the colors.
yeah. Oh, speaking of customization,
1
actually.
minute per RGB.
You know what, we'll get it out of the way
They
now.
thought they were free.
No.
One more.
All right. A new deluxe skin is
Oh,
coming.
this one's cool.
Yeah, a new
This is
deluxe
cool.
skin is coming.
Jeff's
As
alright
the
with
grand
this.
finale of the deluxe
Yeah.
section of the
The
stream.
deluxe
Yeah,
section of the
yeah.
stream.
Housekeeping,
Cosmetic
deluxe, customization,
Yeah.
everything else.
And then we'll talk.
Another lager design
Yep. Here we go.
Liger, here we go.
for Cora.
Cora Deluxe. Oh, baby.
Make it bigger. Zoom it in.
Zoom in. Zoom in.
This looks like a page out of a Famitsu in.
Yes.
Yeah.
It does
Yeah.
look like a
Yeah.
Famitsu.
Yeah,
Very
it's
good.
Yeah.
You should, if you can pull to the right a bit, it kind of shows how the spike, like the
Yeah,
details
just
of the
erase
spike
us for
change.
Just
now.
get rid of us.
Yeah, get rid
We're
of us.
useless.
And yeah, very good back detail as usual.
The back details kind of funny. Yeah.
So good. You have a Venari looking quite.
Oh, yep. Also looking cool.
Yeah,
So much detail. So intricate.
it's great. This mesh is a bit of a ways out because Tenocon pylon, but yeah,
Excellent.
it's great.
Gorgeous.
All right.
Awesome stuff. Like
All right.
That's awesome. Yep.
All right. Cosmetic section of the stream is over.
Over. All
I
right.
think it's officially over, actually.
Is it? We'll see. I don't.
No,
believe
no,
it.
we
I
can
don't
drag
believe
this
it.
We can
out.
drag this out. No, there's all right, let's talk Nightwave. So, when we were posting about the stream that it's happening, we said we would be discussing Series 2. So with Nightwave, Series 2 is coming, Series 1 is ending at the earliest May 15th. So anyone that's trying to plan anything around Series 1's time, at the earliest is ending May 15th.
That's right. Yes.
So that is one date that we know
So
for
you got
sure.
a couple weeks.
You got a couple weeks.
Get on.
Yep.
So we're going to talk about some changes coming with Series 2. Now, Series 2, one thing we're going to do is a catch-up mechanic. So,
Catch-up mechanic.
a catch-up mechanic.
Sheldon's favorite
Yeah, I
mechanic.
love that. Yeah. You put it on hot dogs and eggs.
So basically, these are the 6 top-level posts. There will be a full write-up with everything detailed out, probably around May 15th, as we just mentioned that date. But this is just the preliminary information for everyone of what we're definitely doing. So ketchup is essentially if you miss an act. Ketchup is essentially a condiment made from tomato. Stop it.
I think, yeah, we got a
literally
lot
saying
of
ketchup.
feedback
Ketchup.
from Series 2. So Series 2 is going to be a different story. Series 2 is going to be a lot less grindy.
Yes.
Series 2 is going to have a lot less fear of missing out. We want to kind of take our foot off the gas for how Series 1 turned out. We didn't do that mid-Series 1 because, as you know, we launched simultaneous on all of our Warframe platforms.
Yeah.
So that really limited our ability to do a lot of in-flight fixes, although we did a few here and there.
Yep.
So
We-
that's the kind of the general thrust is to reduce the endless mission grind, to
Yep.
reduce the forced multiplayer stuff that a lot of people didn't like, and
Oh
to
yeah,
make
there's a
it.
few different types of
There's a-
challenges.
Yeah.
with that.
So basically,
There's a lot of different challenges, and we've been trying to listen to all your feedback and really appreciate it.
Yep.
And I think if I had to rank what I heard as negatives was this is too much pressure.
Yep.
And making me feel burned out.
Yep.
That these mission types, or that's too many bounties, or that's too long for an endless mission.
All taken care of.
This cred amounts maybe not enough for how much time I have to put into it. What would be the other one, Scott? We were looking at as well as kind of the big.
Well, you've
bright
actually
fires.
reduced the acts. So basically what's happened is
Right.
Series 1 had
Yep.
7 weekly acts and 3 elite weekly acts per
Yep.
week.
Yep.
It's been reduced to 5 weekly acts and 2 elite weekly acts per week, worth the same amount of standing. So you
Worth the
won't,
same amount. So you have to do less to get the same amount.
That's the less is more one.
less is more.
Less is more. And also then the length of some of the challenges I think were really difficult for people.
Yeah, so-
Don't even take as much time.
Yeah, 60 minutes is down to 30, the 40 waves are down to 20,
Yep.
10 bounties is down to 5 different bounties, 10
Yes.
conservations down to 6 different conservations.
yes,
And
yes.
clanmate acts now includes alliance members, so those are, and then of course we have new acts coming as well. And then another pretty major thing is the way lore and time limited nature of the wolf is handled. So a lot of people have wolf anxiety because they don't know if he's
I have
gone.
wolf anxiety.
I have wolf anxiety every day of my life. They don't know if he's gone for good after series
He's gone for
1.
good.
Yep.
The answer is no.
He's not gone for good. He's just more rare, and I think our plan has always been to have kind of a big sort of finish with him, so that there's a high degree of availability at the end of the event.
Yes. And I believe there is even a plan to incorporate the wolf as a on-demand threat in Series 2 using some evergreen rewards as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Is that,
I've heard that as well.
is it true? Is it a fact?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Says the rewards guy. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, you've heard that.
It's a possibility.
Absolutely.
I heard an absolutely from Steve.
Yep.
And
And for me,
Maybe. Absolutely, maybe.
absolutely maybe. Anyways, he'll be around more.
he'll be around more. Okay. Excellent. Oh, and just to give perhaps some people maybe just want like a sneak preview of what, what do you mean, uh-oh?
Showing more cosmetics.
If I could,
Sure is.
if I could type.
Are you doing a spoiler right now?
I'm doing a spoiler. Am I not allowed to do spoilers?
How small is it?
Okay, you can
She
you
can't
can
type.
come on, Dean.
Oh, you should. Your color scheme. All right.
My color scheme looks awesome. Who are you kidding? So this is a shoulder piece armor set. So this is like very toga party, infested toga party.
Yeah.
But this is a massive, beautiful, flowing, infested hulk of an arm piece. If you liked the Grenier Provoque armor set, this is sort of the infested version that will only be available through Series 2.
Series 2.
Yes.
Gives you a little bit of an idea.
A little bit of an idea of what's coming on.
Yep.
Theme.
Yeah, that on Nidus will
I don't want that to touch me.
Gross in a good way.
gross in an amazing way.
We need sound.
Yeah.
We didn't need that sound.
Okay.
I think we did need that sound.
Do that right into
George.
the mic.
George. Got it.
George, if you could just add that.
Yeah,
All right,
sound
all
booth.
right. All right.
That's really cool.
So I think the, did everyone get all the info from that screenshot with like what we're changing in bullet point? Did we talk about everything?
Ketchup phase.
Ketchup phase?
Ketchup, we got.
Ketchup mechanic. That
Less
means
is more.
Less is
Wolf,
more.
still gonna
Ketchup
be around.
means that there'll be a longer queue of the weeklies.
You can play what you missed.
So you can play what you missed.
If once you finished a week.
If you have a bunch of weeklies and perhaps you're joining at the midpoint, if you clear the current ones, it'll actually show you past ones. And so some of that feedback was I only get to play Warframe on the weekend, and that's or I had a vacation
Yeah.
or life happened, and I still want to participate. So that's that. I think we still intend to have the participants or the enemies or whatever happens in Series 2 still have some harder difficulty things and that sort of thing. We don't want to necessarily make all elite challenges be super easy. So I don't think it's fair to say that casuals ruined Nightwave. That's not our intent at all. We just want to take our foot off the gas there in terms of how intense a grind it is.
Yep.
Our intention is not, we're not monetizing it. There's not any kind of pressure there for us. We don't have any ulterior motives. We're just trying to give you some direction to your play if maybe you've maxed out some things or you're not sure what you want to play that day or that weekend. So those are our intentions, and that's why we've kind of made these changes.
I see a lot of questions in chat about when are we going to see Plague Star come back, and a lot of people are asking that in the set there as well. I think June 12th is the current scheduled date.
Oh, I thought it was the 13th. But yeah, 12th. 12th sounds good.
The week of June 12th is when we're going to have it come back because we're going to probably go a little quiet pre-TennoCon, so we're going to bring back those old events. It'll be the first time running on Switch, so it's gonna come on back. And hang out with y'all. We also have a question just in terms of people planning their schedules. Ray Gonzo wants to know if we're going to have the new war before TennoCon.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, we're a bit behind where we wanted to be with New War.
Right.
It's a little ambitious. There's work going on with it. There's a pretty big new set being made. It's a pretty massive, not just quest-wise, but it's a pretty massive expansion as well that's coming with it. So hopefully we will have some stuff to share, though. in the
I feel like
future
while
with
we're
that.
saying this, we should have the image of the board that Steve put up at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and all
I
the check
know.
marks.
Yeah.
We have done quite a bit.
Yeah.
We've been doing quite a bit. We will get there.
But Rev was pretty cocky. Remember when we got
I
the
know.
one thing done? Like
know.
how big a deal it was?
Yeah.
We're doing.
I assume
think-
no one's
there it is.
keeping track.
Look at that. There it is.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks, Steve.
There you go.
Hey, I
There
put
you
yellow
go.
ones. I didn't.
yeah, we're doing all right.
Mostly it's important to have
Scott's head.
Scott's little Diglett head in there.
I think he's more of a Doug trio. But with,
Can't quite.
You can't. I got some good eyebrows.
you got good brows. I got brow envy, that's for sure.
Those angry
All right,
eyes.
melee turned yellow. Thank goodness. All right.
Those aren't angry. That's concerned.
right.
Look at all the shit we gotta do.
Excellent. So on that note, actually, Lucht Force wants to know if there's a potential release window for the Gas City rework, which now has a name, the Jovian Concord.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like unveil it. With the,
Just me. You're stuck with me.
that was better.
That's
Are
pretty
you ready?
sad. There's no,
Written on
it's not even a
some
symbol crash
Bristol
when she
board.
said that. Just
The Jovian Concord.
right around the corner and
Right around the corner.
around the next bend.
Very soon.
Soon.
That one is soon. Yes.
Coming in May.
Ish.
May.
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 We're
Are we in May yet?
We're in
Yeah,
May.
it's
We're already
May
in
3rd.
May.
Yeah.
We're coming.
Yes.
Yeah, it's coming in May.
It's coming this month.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Old Gamer 7 wants to know, are the raids going to come back this year, perhaps, with more fun mechanics and loot for seasons? I miss the challenge for veterans.
Well, they're not going to come back in the way that they were. But what should we say here?
There's not anything great to say yet. I
Okay.
would say.
Okay.
Again, we have people internally who also want to revive them. So there's definitely people that have been having a look at them and wondering about how to bring them back. So
Right.
I think we're just trying to find the right way to do it correctly. I think.
And there's that other thing that Daryl's been, but don't want to
Yeah.
talk about it necessarily.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there's,
Which could potentially be
Yep.
raid-like.
yep,
Yeah.
hopefully you'll be very happy midsummer.
Yes.
Good question though.
Hopefully we'll make you happy a couple months
Midsummer
from now.
Snake
For now, we can't. We know.
Hopefully we're not going to take any action. We're just hoping that
Yeah.
your life improves in some
Yeah.
random way that makes you happier.
Yeah. We're beyond the entertainment business
Welcome
now.
to work.
Yeah. We're laughing, but it's hard, guys. We know.
Yep.
It's like you're sitting there. We've been away for a month on the couch. We've released some updates, and it's like, well, what's going on? I'm bored. What do I do in Warframe?
We got a lot of.
Yeah.
I brought a few random tidbits of development as well. Do you want to go
Oh,
through those now,
that's
or
it.
do you want to?
Is
Do
this
you want
on
to
your
go through
Twitter
this?
or?
Is it? Have you already tweeted it? Because.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Let's take a look
see
at
it.
what Steve's brought.
Okay. Before you. So can I look at this for a second? Let's show the.
Can you read all those?
Can you scroll down?
I
for
can
me?
tell you.
Okay, so a few tech things. Yeah, let's do light probe grids.
Ooh, graphic stuff. That'll make some people happy and some people like, oh, come on, the game already looks good. There's no pleasing everyone.
This is volumetric lighting, where it can affect fog or the characters of the environment all unified. God of War at GDC talked about their solution, and this is kind of a test room with that solution. So this is kind of stuff that I think we're going to be looking at sort of late year Warframe. But this was just a quick.
People are
We're
asking
gonna have
perf hit?
like a steam room in the orbiter.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, exactly. A sauna. A sauna.
We can go
have
into
a
research
bath.
now.
I want to clean off. Yeah.
Coming sooner than that, however, is an extension to our GPU particles emitting from animated meshes, which is part of Wisp's design.
Yeah, this is pretty great.
Which is really, really sick. So you take the vertices of an animated mesh and you can emit particles from it, and it runs all in the GPU, so it's very efficient and fast and awesome. And that's integral to Wisp's release, which hopefully is going to be paired with the Jovian Concord.
Yes, Jovian
Okay.
Concord plus Wisp plus Nyx Deluxe plus everything else you're still going to see the stream.
Yep. Whoa. And just a small note, the other thing our engineers are working on, we're working on performance optimizations always for the game. Glenn just finished a whole round of scripting engine performance that affects all platforms. One of the problems that we're working on right now that I tweeted kind of about was our Heisey occlusion on Switch is not working. And this is a technique. So we're working with panic button engineers to try to get this working because we think we can squeeze a few frames out on Switch still once we get this working. And that is where you take the depth of a scene and you rasterize it down into smaller versions and you use that to detect what's visible and what's hidden, and it's much faster than using the CPU to do it. So there's that. And then, is that all for my? Is that all? Yeah, scroll down though before you do that. I thought I had like
those are
more
Game of
stuff
Thrones
in my
screens.
folder.
Yeah, those Game of Thrones screenshots.
It's Game of Thrones.
And then the other thing I think is Jeff talked about the new war. We're still working on it. But if we talk about Railjack, or what we're calling kind of Empyrean, the major update this year, I can show you a few things. I don't want to really spoil much because I want to kind of surprise you guys, but I can show you a few work in progress things. This fighter animation loop is interesting, where we're using animated sequences to bias the velocity of the AI-driven physics, so that we can have a lot more kind of humanity and sort of zazz,
More
and
performance
juice, more
in the
performance
flight. Yep.
in the flight patterns. So these are things that we've never had to face before in Warframe. Was trying to blend how an animator might want to portray the ships with how the AI system is going to be driving it and avoiding obstacles and things like that.
That's cool.
So it's really cool. We can show the Railjack UI concept. Again, there's no labels or icons for this stuff, but this kind of gives you.
Oh, don't show that one.
Now you're supposed to. This is an update for kind of the stuff that you guys saw very briefly at TennoCon last year. And of course, the Railjack demo looked amazing last year, and now to make it real, make it systemic, make it pervasive, and really make it act as the glue for the game. This is part of the management console on your Railjack.
That's right.
And I mean, I think we can.
This feels really great.
Yeah, it's starting to look kick-ass.
Yeah, I don't want to get too detailed in here, but I would say that we're trying to do something that isn't like mods, but more like switchable mods.
People are going to think that leak was intentional.
Yeah.
So
We'll show you. We'll show
Yeah, and the video, this last video is muted, is it? Is it
Yes,
Dean?
it
Thanks
has
very
to
much.
be.
okay, what are we looking at here? Because you're going to have to put a lot of context
And
around
then
this.
this is just part of the massive amount of content that is going to be behind Warframe Empyrean update, which is
There's some hacks here. Just to
there's some
Dev
hacks,
hacks.
and this is redoing the space part of the Space Ninja game. So building out these massive, interesting frozen structures in the
Dear
far
God.
reaches of the solar system, and having these be the play spaces where you can engage in this new kind of gameplay that we're working on for you guys. So again, there's lots of work in progress here. We don't really want to show you this kind of scope of what we're trying to do with this, and there's lots of really cool, interesting surprises that we were probably saving for
Yeah.
TennoCon. But we would just want to kind of assure you that it's important to us, and I know it's important to you guys, and we get a lot of feedback about that, a lot of questions about that. So
Yep.
there you go.
Beautiful work.
So,
Yep. Lots coming in.
Cut that off, cut that off.
Yeah, stop.
Stop.
That was more video than I thought. Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
And did I have anything else? I think
That's all you have, but that's a really good time to bring up the It's All, because Archwing plus It's All in Scott's finale last stream.
It was a good finale.
It was a great finale.
No, it was. There was lots of great feedback from it.
Sorry.
No, it was. There really was. The intent. My problem with its current design is the way you can spam it.
Right.
And the way it's basically you can infinitely spam across the world. I'm not just going to remove one power and go ha ha. It's going to be looking for a systemic way to kind of put that back into the game so that you don't have to just choose that one Archwing to get that sort of
to
mobility.
cope with, cope
Yes,
with that.
it is
Yeah.
not
Yep.
nerfing a single power. It will be how can we put that either on all Archwings or how can we address the problems that it's trying to solve.
It's trying to solve that. That's right.
So,
And I think what's really great is that.
and thank you for all the constructive feedback
Yes.
that came in.
Yes.
Even the
see
ones
so much
that
of it.
called
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, there's a lot of constructive
The,
feedback.
the chat's just
caps,
full
all
of
caps,
the chat's
constructive
just full of
feedback.
constructive
Yeah.
feedback
It's
right
like
now.
the worst thing to ever happen to Warframe, but also like not like the way people were reacting to it. So
Yeah, it was also very vague what I had said.
Yeah.
So
And we will be upfront with what our
Yeah,
intentions are.
yeah.
It's not like
We
we're,
don't- we
you
don't
don't have to
have a-
pay F for respects just yet.
yeah.
I see a lot of Fs in chat. It's premature for that. All right.
to be
The
honest,
cool thing is that most people kind of confuse Scott and I.
Yeah, so you
so,
get-
so I got a lot of blame as well.
Did you really?
that's exciting.
On the side of the couch.
Well, me and Sean get confused.
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
I'm sure.
Walking down the street, people say it all the time.
Totally. All right, we did say we were going to show a new game mode, so we shall show a new game
Oh,
mode.
we're going this far, are we?
Yeah, we're going to go
Oh my
take
God.
a look at
Are we
the.
demoing this?
Yeah,
What, really?
we're going to talk a little bit about it because it has some really interesting, awesome stuff going
You've
on.
been practicing?
Yeah. Enough. I've been sick, so we'll see. So if you hop over to my screen, Dean, you're going to see the new game mode is called Disruption. It's a new path, and I know there's a little bit of PH stuff here, but maybe there's something that we'll go visit there after.
Whoa.
So this is a new.
So is this like how the Bruins kind of disrupted
Hey,
the
hey,
Leafs?
hey, hey, hey.
Yeah.
That
It
is
is.
uncalled for.
Yeah,
Please stay away.
It is.
All right?
So,
He's been waiting all screen for that.
Scott, do you have any beer? Don't.
Daryl's going to choke me out when I get back to
yeah.
Oh my
boy.
God.
So if we hop into Disruption, there's just a couple things fundamentally different about this endless mode. So if you've played Warframe endless modes before, typically it's AABC for just a default node. You know, when you're in survival, by the time you get to 20 minutes, you get rotation C. This one you can actually skew the reward tier depending on your performance with your squad. So I'll explain a little bit about that once we're in. So I'll load in now, and we can.
You playing with the squad?
No, I'm going to be solo. But I can also I can skew it solo as well, but you'll just be able to skew it faster with a squad. So it's not completely shutting off solo players from faster rotation C reward, but it will just be a bit slower.
That's great.
So it's essentially super cool, and it's hard. So we'll see how this goes.
You keep looking at me.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to explain it. You're
And it also shows the set that's about to release
And Wisp.
the new
The new gun, too.
Warframe, the new weapon.
Yes.
There's a lot of good stuff
Show the
in
mode
here.
switch.
Okay, so first of all, Wisp's signature primary weapon is incredible. So if I got a pretty awesome looking,
Effects are great.
thunderous looking shotgun here.
Oh, I love that. I love
But-
how that looks.
If I switch it, you get a lightning rifle. So you're basically switching from
good.
thunder cannon to lightning rifle. And it's awesome.
So it's lightning and thunder.
Yes!
That's what you
It
bring.
is.
When you, I know. That's
Galileo!
yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
think Jacques name is.
No, I actually don't think it has a name yet. But so you can see the way, like when the
doesn't-
barrel's on, everyone on the team that had a whole hand in this
Yeah,
should be super proud. It's
Really cool.
So good.
Yeah, really cool.
All right.
And look at just how beautiful this new set is. Oh my gosh.
Everyone,
My goodness gosh.
You're looking at your phone
Yeah,
saying
why-
how
yeah,
beautiful
why-
I'm
it is.
setting notes to Pablo about the offset in the transmissions. I just
all right,
noticed.
I got bad news.
Taking notes.
You got bad news about this guy?
Domestic drone has a name now. It's no longer just
It's very
Domestic
domestic.
drone.
domestic drone with a K.
Yeah, new pet confirmed.
Nope.
Oh, lost us some more.
nerfed
Boo!
him.
Cancel the game.
No, he's
Yeah, you
gone.
could shoot it before. You couldn't hit it with the sun.
I know. He was too
It survived
powerful.
the sun.
Yeah, domestic
It's not being
dead.
shot.
Not Thunderbolts and like that.
So the premise of this mission is that you're in Alan B's new gas city that he's made, and he's obviously up to no good with the amalgams that you guys have seen. So there's a little bit of like security camera hacking in transmissions and such for us to learn a little bit about what's going on with the deal with the devil, we'll call it. Shoot the pipes. Taylor told me to. I don't want
The
to.
set has lots of
There's
nice,
lots of
nice traps and stuff in it.
yeah, there's going to be
For smart
rewards for
players.
exploring. If you want to get, a capture a tile for this new set, you can be rewarded by looking through the level, seeing what's going on.
Whoa.
I know,
When are
it's
we
coming. It's coming. I promise.
Outgoing communication cipher.
All right, so right away in my UI, you're going to see that there's. I'm in round 1, and there's 4.
That's going to show off a bunch of different things as well.
I'm going to show up what?
Shall we listen in?
Just take a look, enjoy, shoot the pipes.
And then turn away after you shoot it.
Yeah.
It didn't do anything.
Not those pipes.
Not
Not
those.
those ones, no. Those are the walls.
The one with the glowing red.
Yeah.
Shoot me. thing
Wouldn't know.
Would be, Would be how to do it.
Like that one back there.
Thunder.
Like that one? I don't want to do it, I'm scared. I don't know what Taylor.
Okay. All right.
Taylor's tricking me. All right, so they're all blinded. Oh,
Obviously.
obviously by the light.
Did you mod that gun? Did you mod it?
I did.
Feels like you're going to have a hard time here.
I know.
Yeah. This is.
This is high level, so we're starting at 35, and it scales much faster than other endless modes as well.
Yeah.
So let me see what else I got on.
I'm concerned about your mod situation right now. That's all right. It's all right.
There you
It's
go.
all right. It's all right.
Whoa.
All right. So it's gonna be tricky for players for a little bit.
Wisps on fire.
Wisp is on fire,
Fire.
but
You got
we'll
to
be
kill
okay.
some amalgams.
I know I got to kill an amalgam to start off. So I wanted to show players. You see these new icons.
I thought you've been practicing.
I have. I'm just looking around to give them a little play-by-play of what's going on. So there's 4 keys required. So a coordinated squad could do all of these at the same time, and then within 2 minutes, they're done round 1. So a solo squad like myself will have a bit of a slower time doing it, but let's get him with the sun. Let's just zap
There
him.
you go.
Power of the sun.
Power of the
Apparently
sun.
does not care about the sun.
I know, the amalgams.
The amalgams are not fooling around.
All right, so I got my first key here.
Okay. Okay.
We're going to take it down to its corresponding spot. Maybe give him a little distraction so I can have my health. Switch to speed.
So each key you deliver has the potential to give you a either a debuff or a buff for a period of time while you defend the spot you drop
Yes.
the key. So the more simultaneous keys you run, the more buffs or potentially debuffs are running at one particular time. If you
All right.
It's like UT mutators, basically. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're essentially mutators that are been a result of the sentient experimentation that our boy Alad's been doing. Just get this zapped dude here. Let's get him with the sun. Toast him. So you can also use some of her other powers while you're using her force, so you can move around and tactically place yourself with her sunbeam. So you can,
I can't get over that. It's so cool. Very
Yep.
cool. Yeah.
Yep. It's actually more chaotic than we
It's
increased.
quite chaotic.
We increased the level like 10 minutes before
Oh,
the
really?
stream. Yeah,
Okay,
it was
I
level
see.
20, and I'm like, let's dial it up.
That's too easy.
That's too easy.
and now Rebs are gonna die.
That's all right. Death is only temporary.
Watching your shield, it's not a good scene.
That's all right. I just want to kill these amalgams.
Oh,
Yeah, let's get them. All right. It is pure chaos right now. I'm sweating here.
You got it. You got it.
All right.
Jesus, that fire rate.
You definitely wanted that fire rate.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Use
there
that. Use that.
I got a
What
ribbon.
the hell is
I'm
that?
getting like a Baron Munchausen vibe from that. That's something.
So if I use, so as I use her 3, these guys create little. So
No. Good landing.
Thank you.
Good face plant.
No.
You might need to do this co-op at this
I
level.
know.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll survive. Defense complete. All right, so
Yeah.
I did the first one. So provided I was in a squad with some capable friends, they could have been going on to the other artifact spots. So there's one here. So I have to look for the blue conduit. So I must find this key, which is down here, if I'm not mistaken. And you just are basically doing multiple defense objectives at the same time that move around with. So this one has enemy damage. Oh no. Uh-oh. That's all right. Save me.
Let's go.
We're talking
Haiku
about
Prime.
the potential event that goes with this.
Yes, you can
No,
go.
you go ahead.
Oh, okay, that's bad. You can talk about it, Scott. I'm focusing right now.
I want to see how you can multitask.
Okay, so there is going to be I think it's going to be our first clan event in quite some time, coming back for this game mode launch, because when we do a new game mode, we typically like to launch it with an event. So clans will have a chance to compete for some sweet new operation gear. The event is going to be based on best times within a certain threshold, so the event node itself won't be endless, if I'm not mistaken, Scott?
Yes, there's some 3 node difficulties that you have to unlock in sequence, and once you get to the final one, that's the one that will accumulate your score and stuff for the final clan scoring and personal scores as well.
Yes. Uh-oh, I don't want that thing to get me. So
This is rough.
This
This
is
is hard.
I know.
Oh, damage resistance.
I know.
Damage resistance.
Yeah,
That's
she,
cool though. You want challenge?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
got your
she
challenge.
rolled a bad one there.
Yeah.
Can they resist the sun?
They can't resist the power of the sun, though.
It's so crazy.
So as I'm getting in the range of my reservoirs, I'm reactivating their duration so that I can just keep them up. So I'm going fast. I'm actually exuding electricity procs as I get close to enemies.
They are destroying you.
I'll be fine. So you saw that little burst there. If I press 3, it'll do a surge that'll CC everyone, and then I can line that up with the 4 that I can just use. So it's really about having all of Wisp's abilities up in sequence, doing different synergies. Her Sun works with her 2. Her 3 continuously will zap enemies that create more CC as you smack them. I'm gonna see if I can do this. 5 seconds left. I can do it.
I feel like you're in God mode,
I am in God mode,
which will put the towers in God mode.
but they were still taking damage.
They still take damage, but they don't die.
I
So
didn't
you're
want
cheating.
that. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating.
That's why she turned the difficulty up. This seems easy.
This is really easy. You're God mode.
No, I turned on God mode for the stream, of course.
God.
God, thank you. Yes, that's right. That's right. So yes, so this is going to be one that each of those terminals can be done by someone in your party to keep the rounds going. And again, you can skew the reward tier to
Simultaneous consoles going at once will
Yep.
increase your score and increase your rewards, right?
yes.
Reward you.
Yeah, so instead of going AABC, you could go right to B in your first round if you were skilled enough to do so. So it'll allow you to, again, flip. The summary here is skew based
Oh my
on
God.
skill.
Guy.
This guy?
Yeah, he's so funny.
He's awesome. Exactly. So, all right. So we'll
cool.
hop out of the disruption mission.
Disruption.
My console command hacks. I got a pressure point. Yay! That's
We
how
got great rewards in this.
These are great
Are you,
rewards.
gonna, are you gonna do the rewards for this or what?
We'll get on that.
You'll get on that. You will?
Yeah.
Promise. Very good. Very good.
Pressure point. Yep.
Excellent.
Warm coat.
Warm coat. All right.
Need some.
You get a lot of inbox messages.
I know.
Yeah.
Reb's account is.
My account is what it is. It just-
Ammo drum. Yep. Good.
Yep,
I've
yep.
got a lot of suggestions.
Let's do another
gonna
plat
take
prize.
screens of all this.
Get a plat prize out of the way. People want to know, Juno wants to know if we can do color palettes with different materials, effects, or textures.
I've been bugging Steve for this for a long time.
Steve, where's our texture packs?
If it was easy, it'd be done already.
All right.
Yep.
But
It's
Steve,
definitely something we want to try. Definitely.
You'll have to talk to Jeremy.
yeah,
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
actually, I think,
Deferred rendering will save us.
Save us all.
I think there's a new,
If your name is Makir on
thanks, Sheldon.
or on Twitch, or you're the 15,777th rookie, then message us with where you want your prize, and we'll make sure we hook you up.
All right. Congrats to the winners.
Yeah.
You did it.
Good job, guys.
You did it.
You did it. All you had to do
You
is
done
walk.
did it.
So if you tune on back over to my stream, we're just going to take one more little walk through the Gas City. I have a new ephemera on that we are going to be saving for TennoCon, Tenno Live. So if you tune into the live streams throughout the day, you will be able to get this sort of ethereal looking petal one. So that'll be coming
Nice.
July 6th, so make sure you're watching Tenno live streams all day because we will be streaming more the daily.
The room looks so good. Let's flew right through it.
Flying right through it. But players, we've been showing this for quite some time
I
now.
know.
There's a secret that I wanted to show.
Oh, polishing it though.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, you can't help yourself.
No,
It
no.
has to happen.
we gotta put
We're
itself
gonna, yeah,
back.
we have to change that.
No. Oh, hello.
We have to win this.
That would have been cool, but
Now, there's something I'm looking for here that perhaps might be of interest to our players looking for a bit of a challenge. This room brings back the memories.
Good job. Oh, that's so
yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
Oh, those are great.
A little more jeopardy here.
That was
This is what
close.
happened.
That
Okay,
was a close one.
so something's out here.
What?
Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah. Status effects.
Yeah, if you're good. Okay,
Look at that.
Whoa.
okay, all right. So things are happening. Can I go that
Some
way?
Corpus Fighters
Yeah,
even.
you can do it. You can do it.
I don't know.
Yep.
Okay.
Have to go up?
You're not going to be able to go up, are you? Oh, sleek. Very sleek. All right.
All right. Oh,
Oh no.
running. So there's also, if you hold Wisp's Will-O-Wisp power, the 2, you can actually charge to where it's going to go as well. So if you just hold it, it goes faster, and then you let go and end up where it is. So you can either tap, do your
Wow.
thing, and teleport,
Yep.
or, so say for example,
You got
over
like an
this.
accelerator button.
What?
Oh, you're gonna cheat here.
Try.
Oh.
Come on, come on. You got it.
Okay. Nice.
Nice.
Well, that's cool.
She has practice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Trying to make my,
Make up for
my
the
one
last
fan
round.
happy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, I don't want to see what's going on here.
You don't want to see what's
Well,
going
no,
on
I
here?
want to see it. There's
No.
supposed to be something flying around here causing some great concern.
No.
Dev build.
But dev build. You
No,
never know.
no concerns on that dev build.
That, that might be RNG.
Yeah, when you're in God mode, it doesn't spawn. Yep.
I do have the fear. Here we go. Interesting.
Whoa.
Oh,
What was
there
that?
it is.
It's like an
There-
infomercial. Ah, I'm so surprised.
well.
Slap chop.
Interesting. Things are getting a little hairy around here, so that may also be coming with conspicuous.
Oh, what could it be?
It's like community theater.
Pray tell, Alad V, what hath thou wrought upon our sacred?
You're doomed.
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's nice. Ooh.
See, I'm good.
gosh.
Wisp is looking
You can
great.
call for Leia here.
I was gonna say this is totally. This
Go
is
for
like, it's
Leia.
like
Leia, hear me.
This is as good a place as any, a good shot as any to,
ah, to close on.
you
Nice.
know, just take a look at what's going on.
We can still have those 2 other assets.
Oh, right. We'll get to those in a sec. So one thing I did show the ephemera here that's coming with TennoCon. There were some questions about the drop rates of some of the ephemeras we released in round 1. So the one we released in arbitrations was obviously the most popular because you could earn it. The drop rates on the other one, the feedback is it's way too low. It's been like that since launch. So we will be increasing a few of those drop rates where it makes sense to do so, which is most of them. What are you doing?
Smidge.
A smidge?
Smidge.
So those will be
smidge.
going up, and then we will, all future ones will be trying to release in the arbitrations technique versus luck technique. So with this one, you can earn it just by watching. If you will be at TennoCon and can't watch the stream, we know who's at TennoCon, so we'll just give it to you, so don't worry.
We know everyone who's at.
We know everyone. We know who's there. We know who's going to be there. And yeah, so one question came in from the forums. When are we going to release the masks that won the mask contest?
Oh, do we have those?
Oh, yeah.
Do we?
Oh yeah, so the winning art was, this was one of the winning masks. And this is-
Yes, thankfully.
yeah. And then this is the second winning mask. So both of these were the winning ones from the community contest. So let's take a look at the implementation so far. So this is dev build work in progress. So this is going to be great.
I think we really need to measure which one's more popular.
Yeah. So chat.
I think we'll know.
We'll know. So if you like this one, give us a yes in chat.
Yep.
And then this one is also coming along very nicely. So it could change a bit based on shape and everything, but this is of course a work in progress. Yeah. So pretty.
Hilarious.
I know which one I like better.
How did
Yeah, I know
someone
you
in
do.
chat says how did that one win? But I think Bodie McBoatface. It's sort of
Bodie
sort of Bodie
Yeah.
McBoatface of
It
mass.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
And it's clever.
All right.
I
so-
see some questions in chat about Melee, and are we
Yes.
still working on Melee? And what's the updates about Melee?
Are you gonna bring that video?
I didn't. I had a video that I didn't bring.
Oh, yeah.
Should I have brought that?
You could have brought it.
I could show it to you on my phone, maybe.
I have, yeah, I still have
We can post it on the Play Warframe Twitter after.
On Warframe. What about Steve's Twitter?
Yeah, exactly. Think about the most important one.
That's true.
We absolutely are still refining Melee.
Yep.
There's here and there's still a bit of fallout that we're uncomfortable with for 2.9, and we are continuing to go into kind of the more heroic aspects we wanted to do this year that we showed with the orb battle that we just did.
Yeah.
So we have some new finisher stuff that's in development as well as a particular type of enemy that has, I don't know what we're calling it yet, but it's a new armor type, and that will require some melee engagement because one of the problems that people talk about is when do I have to use melee, when is it irrelevant, and that sort of thing. So we are absolutely working on it. We don't have much to share right now, but it is in development
Yes.
still.
Yes.
We're still going.
And I know some people are saying when's Wisp coming. So if you've kind of packaged everything together with the Jovian Concord, you'll know that the remaster plus Wisp plus whatever was lurking in the background of that level there will all be one bundled together for an update, plus Dix Deluxe, plus a whole bunch of other stuff. We have a whole bunch of new mods coming. We're tweaking some existing mods. And of course, after all this, the Nightwave Series 2 tweaks are going to come as well.
That's right. We have a lot of stuff, and
Yes.
of course the Jovian Concord will be
Nothing to share with Vauban right now.
Nothing
nothing
to
to share with
right now.
Vauban just yet.
But it is
It is.
it is there.
It's on the dartboard.
Yep.
With the darts being thrown at it. The Jovian Concord will be a full integrate as well. So
Yep.
we usually expect pages and pages of
Yep.
quality of life fixes and improvements to things. I see people talking about even things like fix the Lunaro problem and that sort of thing. Some of these things are in the main line, and we'll have to kind of sift through that and ship that out with Gas City.
Yes, indeed. So I think we covered the broad looks, so the broad topics over the past month, the Nightwave being the biggest fish right now because all platforms are giving the feedback at the same time. And then just general questions about challenge. We will have more information about this game mode pre-release. So we'll just let you know how reward tiers work, how the event's going to work. And just because I think last time we wanted to give clans a head up because once the event starts, your clan is locked in. And some people would have liked more notice. Remember like a year ago when everyone, once the
I
event.
can't remember last week, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I remember. So we'll give you more information about how that's going to work, what the rewards will be, and how the difficulty scaling and the reward tier changes. Because again, the fundamental part of this endless mode is your performance will impact your reward in a way that doesn't necessarily happen in other modes. So in terms of tier A, A, B, C.
Yes.
So those are some things to look out for. So we're hoping you guys like that because it is a different.
You're very wrapped up in that portion of it.
Well, that's a really hot topic right now, is scaling rewards and challenge and Warframe's too easy. And like anyone that anytime does a Warframe's too easy video, they're one-buttoning the game. And it's like, yeah, that's easy.
Right.
So this will change that up a little bit and we'll see.
Well, it is the constant battle to improve the game and to keep it engaging for new and old alike. And I
Exactly.
think that's you can probably smell some of those that tension in how Nightwave 1 worked.
Yep.
We're going to try to improve that a little bit for Nightwave 2. And yeah.
Indeed. There was a Twitch drop today. I just got confirmation it worked. So hopefully it
Great.
worked for you if you had your account linked. And have an awesome weekend, everyone. Thank you so much to
That
everyone
went
here
by
at D.
really fast, Rat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyone else want to add anything before we wrap it up?
Stay tuned for the post-stream discussion where we
Endgame.
go deeper into the long night.
right?
Thank you, everyone, for dropping by. Thank you to everyone on the couch. Thanks to everyone behind the scenes who works on Warframe to make it awesome. And thank you to our players. Whether you've been here for 6 years or if this is your first week,
Well timed.
welcome.
Good.
Dean's
Yeah.
got his
Yeah.
hands on the
He's
button.
on it. He's on it at all times.
Thanks for coming by, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
See you soon.
Ciao.
Okay, so now.